Hey everybody, my name is Kendall. You may know me as That Glam Girl, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I've been avoiding for a very long time. Today we're going to be talking about weight gain after major weight loss. 3.5 years ago, in April of 2018, I had weight loss surgery in Tijuana, Mexico at Beauty and Light Solutions. I had an incredible experience. I ended up losing over 125 pounds. My start weight was 290. You can watch the other video if you want exact numbers, but I was around 290 when I started. On surgery day, I was 270 something. I lost about 20 pounds before the actual surgery. And then I got all the way down to 171 pounds. That was my smallest weight. Once I hit my smallest weight, I actually got plastic surgery. I had a BBL, which I also documented here on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen those videos, that's up there as well. So I got that about 7 months after weight loss surgery. And then 2 months later, God blessed me with a pregnancy. So I ended up getting pregnant. My fiance and I, he did the dang thing, right? Got pregnant 2 months after my BBL, and I had my baby in September of 2019. Let's talk about a little bit I'm gonna go in deeper in other videos about pregnancy with weight loss surgery because it was intense, especially since I was under a year post-op the sleeve surgery when I got pregnant. So my whole pregnancy, 9 months, I gained about 15 to 20 pounds. It wasn't a ton of weight gain. I couldn't eat much. My servings were still very small. My portions were still very controlled, and I ate pretty healthy. I stayed with my meal plan, but I did give in to my pregnancy cravings, but that didn't seem to cause any weight gain. What it did do is show me that I could snack, that I could enjoy the sweets and the spices and the chips and the crap that isn't fueling my body without gaining a ton of weight. And that's where it started to go downhill. So then I have my son in 2019, September 2019, and I decide to breastfeed. So once I give birth, I was 20 pounds heavier. So I was 200 pounds. I got up to, I think, 210 when I was 9 months pregnant. Like I said, my lightest weight was 171, and my heaviest after pregnancy was 210. Heaviest before weight loss surgery, 290. So I didn't gain a ton of weight back, right? After pregnancy, like I said, was breastfeeding. I dropped the weight so quick. Like, he was sucking everything out of me, and I mean everything. I was weak. I felt very malnourished. I was struggling staying hydrated, struggling eating enough to keep my production up. And I knew I wanted to breastfeed. So I was like, okay, I need to be able to fuel my body, to produce milk, to fuel my son's body. So I was like, well, I guess I have to eat more. So I started extending my portion sizes. I started to eat more in between meals. I started to basically grab something to eat anytime I felt any type of hunger. Not the best choice. Like I said, in my mind, I was doing what was right because I needed to fuel my body to fuel my son's body. And that was successful, right? I breastfed my son for 2 full years. We just stopped breastfeeding. What month are we in? What year is it? It's December right now of 2021. We ended a little bit before his second birthday, like 2 weeks before his second birthday. So in September of 2021, just a few months ago, we stopped breastfeeding. So I was able to successfully supply my son with breast milk for almost 2 years. Not mad about that. But what this did was get me back into the habit of eating whenever I'm hungry, not eating when my body needed to be fueled. And not only was I just eating when I was hungry, I was eating what was readily available to me when I was hungry. I wasn't preparing meals. I wasn't cooking ahead of time. Didn't have, my meals prepared for in advance. A lot of it was microwavable food because I had a newborn in my arms. A lot of it was, grab and go type of stuff, which I've learned is not the best for you. It is full of carbs, full of calories, full of a bunch of other gunk besides healthy nutrients. So I was not fueling my body. I was just filling my body. Also, after my son was about a year old, I was able to breastfeed less, so I was able to leave the home more. So this resulted in more date nights with me and my fiance, which meant nice fancy dinners and trying to eat larger portions because the food was so good. This also resulted in me and my fiance going out like to the club every couple weekends, and that resulted in drinking. I was drinking a ton, not a ton, but way more than I was used to. Alcohol. I would get drunk off one drink and then I would be sober 45 minutes later. So I was drinking these high calorie, high sugar, high carb drinks and going with the flow, right? I was fine. I was having a great time. It was all good. Another thing that I slipped right back into is drinking so many of my calories. I personally have learned over this healthy eating journey with my weight loss surgery as a tool, I've learned that drinking your calories is the #1 way to gain weight. Cutting out calories in drinks, #1 way to lose weight. So I was drinking the really sugary coffee drinks. I was drinking I wasn't focusing on sugar-free. I wasn't focusing on the carbs. I wasn't focusing on any of that. I was like, it tastes good. I'm not going to eat a bunch for lunch, so I'll just drink this drink. That's not how it works. It was very, very high calories and it didn't fill you up at all. It filled you up maybe, but like I said earlier, it did not fuel you up at all. Another thing I really dove headfirst into was my obsession with hot Cheetos. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know what it is. They have drugs in them or something that make you addicted to them. I'm literally addicted. Like I literally go through withdrawals. When I am stressed, the first thing I say is, babe, go to the store and get me some hot Cheetos. I have a stressful night of work ahead of me. Go get me some hot Cheetos. I need to focus on this. Go get me some hot Cheetos. I fell back into that hole of needing food and needing to munch and just needing that satisfaction when an emotion was going on. And that goes hand in hand with addictions, any type of addiction you have. When you fuel or when you crave something to fill an emotional reaction, it can get very addictive, right? So I gained some weight. Let's not also forget to mention that the last 2 years, 2020 and 2021, have been some years. We won't go into details because not necessarily everyone knows what I'm talking about, but they were rough years for everyone. And gained some weight. So needless to say, I stepped on the scale. After having Kingston, I had lost almost all of my baby weight. I think I was back to 175. I was small. I was feeling great. And then the heavy eating started happening again. Not only does it affect my physical appearance, which I don't care as much about my physical appearance. Does it mess with my confidence a little bit? Yeah, but I still know I'm a badass internally, right? So not only your physical appearance, but my body, I don't understand how I used to function at 300 pounds, you guys. I don't understand how I used to even be able to walk down the street or ride in a car or get on an airplane. I don't understand how I lived for so long at 300 pounds because now that I've gained 20 pounds back, my knees are aching. My joints and my bones, they hurt carrying around the extra weight after I've experienced what it's like to carry around less weight with the major weight loss. It's insane to me. I guess you just get used to it and you don't think about that hurt or that pain or those aches because it's just what you've been living with for so long. But once I got rid of those aches and pains and now they're coming back, they're so noticeable. I was working out really heavily just a few months ago and my knees were just hurting so bad. So that's what really pushed me to go on this strict diet that I'm about to talk to with you guys. Because I want to work out heavily. I want to work out hard. I want to grind. I want to do lunges and squats and heavy weights. And I want to get on my grind with working out. But I can't work out the way I want to until my achy bones don't feel this way, my joints and my muscles and stuff. And so I'm going on a pretty intense diet. I started it actually last Monday. Today that I'm recording this is Saturday, so it's almost been 1 week, not even a full week yet, and I'm down 9 pounds. So if you guys want to hear about what I'm doing, just keep watching. I'm not gonna go over it in super detail this video. I'll have another one that's like what I eat in a day, but I'm gonna break it down to you in this video, so just keep watching. Okay, so I stepped on the scale the other day, like 2 weeks ago, and let me take a drink real quick. I was 212 pounds. 212 pounds. Let me remind you, I was only 220 when I was 9 months pregnant. 9 months pregnant. 9 months pregnant. Like giving birth. Excuse me. So to see that I was 212, I had been ignoring the scale. I knew I gained weight. I could feel it, right? I could feel it in my body. I just felt, I was avoiding it like the plague, right? Stepped on it, 212. I was like, shit. Now I got a diet. But I'm excited and I'm enjoying it so much because immediately I felt better. Immediately my bones feel lighter. Everything just feels lighter. My clothes fit better. I'm less swelled up. Like my face looks so much slimmer, and it's not from weight loss. It's from swelling. It's from no alcohol. It's from no carbs. It's like I just look good, feel good, and my body is feeling how it's supposed to feel again. So I'm really excited to keep it going. Let's talk about what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is a version of Ideal Protein. Let me know below if you have heard of Ideal Protein or if you have ever tried the Ideal Protein diet. I have personally tried this diet before I got weight loss surgery and was successful with it. I lost about 30 pounds in 1 month, which is pretty major weight loss without any weight loss surgery sleeves, tools. So 30 pounds in 1 month, great. But it's very hard to maintain because it is small portions. It is very, strict, 0 sugar, 0 carb. You need sugars and you need carbs to live, like, for a long time. And so you use the Ideal Protein to lose the mass weight that you want to lose, and then you switch over to maintenance mode. Now, a lot of people really struggle with switching from the strict diet to maintenance mode. And maintaining the weight loss. They usually gain it all right back. Let me know if that maybe happened to you or you know someone that happened to. This happened to me and my mom, and quite a few friends that I know also. But anyways, so what I'm doing is a version of Ideal Protein that I kind of adapted myself because I'm not in the Ideal Protein program. I am not seeing an Ideal Protein counselor, agent person. I am not using Ideal Protein packaged meals, 0 packaged meals. I am not using any of their supplements or any of their flavorings or any of their bars, any of their shakes, anything Ideal Protein. I'm not using it. What I am using is their protocol for eating and the scheduling out the meals, etc., etc. And I feel like this will really help me drop the weight quickly, but also move into maintenance mode because I'm not having to switch from packaged foods to real foods. I'm using the real foods now, just in the small portion. So what I'm doing is for breakfast, I'm drinking a Premier Protein shake. Should I grab one for you guys? You guys know what Premier Protein shakes are, right? Premier Protein shake. I am drinking one Premier protein shake. Actually, here's my lunch one. What I do is I fill it up with ice. I use 2 shots of espresso or the medium roast cold brew, just straight coffee, no sugar, no carbs, straight like espresso. 2 shots of espresso with my Premier protein shake and ice. That's my whole breakfast, okay? Very similar to after weight loss surgery, you drink a lot of Premier protein shakes to get your protein in for the day, etc., etc. So that's my breakfast. Then you have a snack, and a snack can be like an Atkins bar, like those little, you know, snack bars. It could be, basically I just grab one of the snack bars because it's quick and easy and it fills me up. You could also, if you are doing a little exercise with this diet, you could like cook up an egg. You could cook up just a little bit of protein and have that as a snack. Then for lunch, you have another Premier protein. I don't have coffee both times. I just drink the Premier protein for lunch with 2 cups of veggies. Now you get the 2 cups of veggies and I like to cook them. You could have them raw also. I found, if you guys haven't watched, me and K2, my fiance, started our own YouTube channel. It's called Keeping Up with the Kendalls. I'll link it in the description if you want to watch it, because we went to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and got a bunch of carb-free snacks. So we found a cauliflower and jalapeno dip. It's so good and carb-free. So you could take raw veggies, 2 cups of raw veggies, and dip it into that dip and eat that for your lunch with your Premier protein, okay? Any way you want to cook, raw or cooked, just keep the seasoning and sauces that you use carb and sugar free, or very, very low carbs and sugar. Then after lunch, you have another snack. Like I said, it could be a bar. It could be, I also use these bags of chips that are like protein chips, any of those protein snack type of things that are low carb, okay? Then comes dinner, and this is what we look forward to every single night because it is a nice hefty meal. Because my portions are still pretty restricted, I split it into 2 dinners. I have an earlier dinner and then a later dinner. Well, I have dinner with the family and then I have a later dinner right before bed because I'm just starving if I don't have something right before bed. And it prevents me from grabbing crappy snacks to eat while I'm in bed. I just eat the last part of my dinner before bed. Cool thing about weight loss surgery. I just eat the same thing, just spread it out, right? So dinner time, you eat 2 cups of veggies with 8 ounces of protein. Now, if you've had weight loss surgery, 8 ounces of protein in one sitting of meat is a lot of meat. There's no way I could eat that much protein in one sitting. So like I said, I break it up into 2. But this can be like salmon, grilled salmon with steamed asparagus. Yum. This could be chicken breast with hot sauce. Okay, yum. This could be steak. This could be basically any of your meats. We like to do shrimp. We like to do really any type of seafood. Your protein's gonna be like the hefty part of your meal of your day. And then again, 2 cups of veggies. I also love cauliflower rice with buffalo sauce. It tastes like, you guys can tell I like spicy things. I try to make things taste like hot Cheetos. But that's my dinner. And then before bed, you can have another snack. So you get 3 snacks a day and 1 big meal at night for dinner, the veggies at lunch, and then the protein shakes for breakfast and lunch. I'll write this all out in my description below if you want to screenshot it as well. And then I'll be recording a what I eat in a day video for you guys. Now, if you guys are like me and you are stuck in the, I want a snack, I want to like put something in my mouth. Cucumbers are great to have on hand. We always have like 5 on hand. I cut up multiple a day and eat those, and I add salt to them. When you're on this diet, you want to add salt to your food. Sometimes even I put salt on my hand and lick it because we have 0 carbs, 0 sugar. And a lot of these foods are lacking like potassium and stuff. So you are likely to get cramps in your muscles. So the salt will help prevent those crampings. Another thing you want to focus on is your water intake. Any diet video, anything about weight loss is going to talk about water intake, and it's because it's so important. We need to constantly be drinking water. Constantly, whether it's flavored water, whether it's just straight up water, whether you mix, I drink 1 ketone a day for my energy and I mix it with water. You need to get your water in to keep your body moving, to keep it flushing, or else your body's gonna hold on to everything and swell up. You need to focus on the water. Promise me you'll focus on the water. Another thing I just found out, you guys, I know, don't come for me, they're not the best for you, but bangs are sugar-free and carb-free. So, if I have 0 energy like I do today, drink a bang. It's 0 carbs, 0 sugar. I couldn't find any other energy drinks that were 0 carb and 0 sugar. So it has some sodium, but a lot better than a flavored Red Bull from Dutch Bros. So here we are. Anyway, so where are we on this weight loss journey? So today is Saturday, December 4th. I started on Monday. I know. Why did I start during the holiday season? Because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was sick and tired of feeling like crap. I was sick and tired of not feeling my best. I was sick and tired of not performing my best. I was sick and tired of I was in a funk, and I figured out that it was what I was eating. So I started on Monday, and I have since in 6 days, lost 12 pounds. 11 pounds. I was 200.8 yesterday. Today I was 201. Suckerfish. But so we'll say 201. 201 pounds. I am 5'8". No, I'm not. Oh my God. I'm 5'10" for reference. At least that's what my basketball stats say. So maybe I am actually 5'8". Anyways, it does not matter. That is irrelevant. And 201 pounds. Again, my smallest that I've ever been is 171 pounds. And that is when I was at my healthiest. My goal is 180. I am so happy at 180. If I drop more than that, awesome. But I am going into full maintenance mode at 180. My goal is to hit 180 before Christmas. That is 20 pounds. 20 more pounds before Christmas. That's a lot, but I think we can do it. 185, 180. I don't know. I really don't care about the weight as much as how I'm feeling. Right now, I'm already feeling great. I was telling K2 last night, I feel great. Maybe I don't need to diet anymore. That was me creating an excuse to cheat because I saw hot Cheetos and wanted to eat them. But we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I am stronger than this. And this last week has proven to me that I am stronger than that, and I can control what I eat. I can control what I put into my body. I can control how I feel by what I put into my body, and I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself on week 1. I was really, really down on myself for gaining weight after weight loss. I know a lot of people will say like, oh, but you look great. All cocky. I hear that a lot. A lot of people are like, don't worry about the weight. You look great. I don't care as much as how I look. I'm not eating healthy. You could look amazing. Are you eating healthy? And that's what's so important to me. And I know I wasn't. And I didn't get this weight loss surgery as an easy way out, as an excuse to eat smaller portions of junk. I got this surgery, weight loss surgery, in 2018 as a second chance at life. And that may sound extreme to you, but I am so serious. And if you've gotten this surgery, you probably understand what I'm talking about. It was my second chance at life, and I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to waste it. And when I want to grab that bag of hot Cheetos, I'm going to think about that. When I want to go just totally veg out for absolutely no reason, I'm going to think about that. And I'm going to focus on my portions, and I'm going to focus on fueling my body, and I'm going to focus and listen to how I'm feeling. So yes, weight gain after weight loss surgery is very possible. Weight gain after weight loss surgery is very mentally hard and exhausting. Big mental game. Even when I was pregnant and gaining weight, I was like, oh my gosh. Weight gain after weight loss surgery really messes with your head and causes dysmorphia. And I started ordering extra larges and 1Xs in clothing because I thought I had gotten so big, and I'm swimming in the clothing. it messes with you. And so I'm really glad I'm here talking with you about it, because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that gained weight back after losing weight. I know I'm not the only one that struggles and will continue to struggle with certain food addictions. I know I'm not the only one that wants to have a healthy relationship with food long term. And so if you're feeling like you don't have control over your mind, body, or soul, or your anything that you eat or do, I challenge you to start with cutting out carbs, because it's hard. Woo! It's hard. The first 3 days you are a BITC. Yay! Ask my family, they will agree. But you can do it. And once you do it, once you realize that you've done it, you will be so proud, and you will keep going, and you will reach your goals, and you will feel incredible. And that weight gain won't mean jack crap, because you beat that too. It ain't nothing to cut that ish off. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys want me to do more videos regarding weight loss surgery, life after weight loss surgery, especially since I'm 3.5 years out now, drop your comments below, drop your content ideas below, and I will get to creating for you. I know it's been a while since I've been here on YouTube, and I feel like I say this every video I upload on YouTube, but I've been avoiding this. It made me avoid YouTube videos. It made me avoid weight loss surgery content, weight loss surgery question and answers. It made me avoid it because I felt like a fraud. I felt like a failure because I had gained weight back. But I can tell you right now, I'm not a failure. I'm not a fraud. I'm just Kendall, living my best life, trying to live my best life every day. And I hope I can encourage you to do the same. So remember to love yourself, love someone else, spread some positivity in the world, because we need way more of it. Be the best you can be. # love ever, hurt never. Don't drink the haterade, drink the Gatorade. You can follow my Instagram and our other YouTube channels down below. We started a few others, so we'll be very busy. I put everything in my description, so just check it out, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.